come down to this, a national championship matchup that almost no one expected. Two of the lower-seeded teams that had to overcome skeptics and doubters to get into the bracket, win a road game, then win 2 more rounds. And now, in this unlikely matchup, one team will emerge as a very surprising national champion here tonight. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Turner trying to create good field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Quick throw to the left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. Look out, room to run here. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Receiver in motion now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. On the move now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
There are a lot of of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Using his legs here. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks loose at the 45. What a stiff arm.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option, get involved in the run game, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Mustangs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Press coverage now from the secondary. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half? This back is having a big day.
Fights off a defender. Clean toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, SMU. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. It's a run. Running back's got it. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So to avoid another punt here on the second drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. And the quarterback dropping back. A short completion of the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion sets up a second down play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his man. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that completion. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here. I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on third down.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is what it's all about. I mean, you get into the national championship, this is what really separates great teams and great coaches making this decision. You're facing fourth and goal. You're trailing in the first half. I think you go for it here to try to cut into this lead.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Here he goes. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Mustangs. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They'll run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Finding some room at the 25. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
The Gators looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Will step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
Back in motion now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? And now the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Defense not pressing this time. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Breaking free at midfield. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. He'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The Gators will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Looking to throw yet again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Pressure is coming. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. The pocket breaking down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, SMU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. To start the drive with a good throw to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And is intercepted. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback looking to scramble. He breaks free. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, all week long, this defensive coordinator told the media and told us when we sat down in our production meeting that they knew that this quarterback had the ability to throw the football. But today, it's been the quarterback's legs that's been giving them the problem.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll try the option play here. Breaks into the clear. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, what a run here. I mean, the guy's got speed. He's elusive. He has the ability to escape. Here, the quarterback became a one-man disruptor and had the defense on their heels the whole time.
The Mustangs come to the line with 1st and goal. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. Looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. Running with purpose. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. The tight end has got it. You bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. It's SMU with the lead here. So 3 quarters complete. This battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 35. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Looking to throw it deep. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a 1st down on a 1st down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
But the defense is not fooled at all. I will tell you, I'm surprised by the call. Now, that's not Brock Bowers out there. They hand it off to the tight end, and the defense is all over it.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Way too much speed on that play.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. They'll run the option. He hands it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defense is coming after him. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Slams right into a wall. They've got to throw a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Hand off to the single back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the SMU Mustangs.